Drink back on the pool deck here. Yeah, guys, there's lots of time on my hands here. So I'm trying to just bring a little bit of content when I'm on the vacation. I like to come sit here after I go in the ocean. So a topic came up that I think might resonate with some of you guys, some of my followers. And that word is change. And sorry about the wobbly camera, but change it's a very powerful word, and it can be a very, very difficult thing to undergo in one's life, because as we age, we can get caught up in these safety comfort zones, right, in our lives, that either we're fearful to change because it's so comfortable, and we even know deep down that we need to break through that fear, yet we don't do it. Sometimes it never happens. Sometimes it just takes a lot of time. And I'm kind of at that place in my life where I'm ready, completely ready to have the powers above remove not one, but all these defects of character. Now, of course, that's impossible, right, guys? There's some things that just will never change, and that's just the way it is. But it's a good thing to shoot for. Sorry about the camera angle. It's just the best I can do. You can probably hear the wind and the waves, I'm hoping, in the background. But when I relate the word change to audio, it's become more and more prevalent to me that it's just a more accurate word to use than the word best ever should be used. Best shouldn't even be in, or better. Once you're at a certain level, it should just never be in the high-fi vocabulary. Because, I've experienced it myself. I've spent way more money and had these really high expectations, and at the end of the day, it was still very good, but it was just different, not better. And I'm okay admitting it, right? Because at the end, we become used to what we have. And I'm speaking for myself, and at the end of the day, it's just a stereo, right? And I hope that we enjoy what we have, and we're not always chasing something that really doesn't exist, because it doesn't, man. If I haven't found that audio nirvana in 30 years, what I have found is contentment. And I'm not just talking. You can see it on the videos when I'm at home, what's behind me, and has remained behind me. And you know what? That's a year and a half going on 2 years. That's an eternity for a so-called audiophile to own anything. And you can comment on that one if you think I'm wrong, because that's a fact. It's a component is lucky to stay a year for someone that's afflicted with this thing. And I've had a few of them for years, and I'm proud to own them because they do what they're supposed to do. They give me enjoyment. There's a pride of ownership there. So yeah, I think the word change is it's not used enough, on any of the content I see on YouTube. Oh, this is the best, that's the best, this is better than that. Well, I'm talking in the same price ranges. Of course, you put a $100 amp against a 10th. I hope it's better, guys, But I'm still a believer that you just get what you pay for in all areas of life. And if you didn't, no one would be buying those products. If they didn't feel they were worth, the value, then no one would be buying them. So you gotta put out a quality product for people to buy it, right? So it's okay, guys, if you can't afford, extravagant equipment, never criticize the ones that can. And I don't. I just love what I own. I just think the Bel Canto E1X integrated is one of the greatest products of the century. I know it's bold words, but, Bel Canto is it's a design company, guys. It means that it's pushing the envelope all the time. And he's been on the Class D path for a couple decades. And, believe me, there's Class D it's right there with the very best topologies in the world. when it's done by the true audio, like, master engineers at Class D, that's what they create. That's their belief, that it is the ultimate design moving toward the future. Just for me, I mean, it was just a change, right? I got rid of about 10 other boxes, and again, guys, I didn't expect it to perform as it does, because even digital, just one digital component can have like glitches and flaws, and for this thing to do everything the way it does, and to be so stable in every area, the software updates, the digital playback with no little pops, or with sample rate changes, or just, it's really unbelievable that all those little areas could be looked at and addressed in such almost perfection. And I won't say it is, because nothing is, but yeah, I'm just going to keep doing what I do here on YouTube. It's very, very difficult, not going to lie, as my hats go off to the ones that have succeeded in it, but it's still for them very hard. And I know it is, because your brain, it just has to be on a constant, you got to constantly be reimagining things on a daily basis of what your next, content's going to be. And even these guys with 100,000 subs, some of their videos, they would be considered flops in their, even in their own opinion. So it's a real hit or miss thing, and it's very strange the way, the algorithm works. But I kind of find it fascinating. So anyways, I just thought I wanted to bring this to you. I think I'm going to call it change. Anyways, guys, really like and subscribe. Thanks so much for the, the other ways that you support me. You know what they are, and you know who you are. Goes straight to the heart, man, from Audio Shrink. So anyways, maybe I'll try to do a live, which will be the last one before I'm back home in the cave. Lots of interesting stuff that'll come down the line here. Yeah, look at that. I wish I could turn the camera. I mean, we got it going on again, right? That green. The ice. Unbelievable green. So it's so warm that the air is colder than the ocean. Sometimes I'm just glad it's not any warmer. Otherwise, it might not be as refreshing, right? But it's perfect. It is perfect water temperature. So tonight we'll be going to another restaurant where the food is just so great. And I don't eat Thai food every day. Who does? I even had a bloody clubhouse. I was craving the good old Western food, and it was a little different. It had a cucumber in there, and it really, when I bit into it, because I didn't see it, it's like, wow, what a great idea to add that to the clubhouse sandwich. Anyways, just more of the shrink's life here. So with that, we'll see you in the next one, live Friday, 6 p.m. Unless we're on a plane. All right? Take care. Love you all. Cheers.